Hi guys, welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me today for another video. I'm going to be setting up February in my Stalogy. It is the 1st of February today, but you can probably tell I've been pretty busy playing in this as well as using it. And I don't think this Stalogy is going to last me very long. I've already spilt a bit of tea on it, look, like it's well worn. We're not even we're 1 month into the year and I've used that much of my Stalogy, which is just crazy. But I absolutely love it. I feel like I'm properly in planner peace, because this is a nice hybrid between my happy planner, being creative, and bullet journaling, because that's where I started with my planning journey. Anyway, let's get on with the setup, because I can talk to you about that as we go through. I've got an itchy nose, sorry. Right, so I've pulled some bits and bobs to try and get a bit ahead of myself for this setup. So I've got the Coffee Monsters Co. winter post-it notes. I've also pulled these ones, which are the Coffee Monsters Co. with the email top on it. I've got some Avery tabs. I have got some 1 in a million lined paper, but it's not lined paper, it is sticky notes that I got from Gretel Creates. Some date dots from the Grumpy Tortoise. I've got this Planning Time big jumbo sticker from Shine Sticker Studio. I've got this February decal, vinyl decal from the Grumpy Tortoise. Some tabs from 1 in a million that you can also get on Gretel Creates. Calendar, mini calendar from Shine Sticker Studio for the month. I pulled this vellum out that I've had in my stash for blooming ages, and I thought it'd be a nice cover to the Palentine's weekend, or that particular week. So I've pulled it, but I don't think I'm going to use it just yet. Then I pulled a little pencil design vellum that's got all the wintry stuff on it, because I'm trying to use up my winter bits. And then I've got this one that I need to cut out, that's my February divider. And that's kind of as far as I've got up to now, of things that I need. So what I'm planning on doing is, first of all, I'm going to cut this out because I know where this is going. So, I've also pulled out some of my Happy Planner sticker books, because I've got loads of planning related ones. So I've got Miss Maker, the mini one, the old Miss Maker accessory book. I've got the new Miss Maker book, Planner Babe, and alphabets, because I'm getting through alphabets like there's no tomorrow, with headers and stuff. So where's my paper trimmer? Pulled all this stuff out and I don't even know where my trimmer is. And in fact, I think I've left my scissors and everything in the house. So this is going to go well. I'm starting off as I mean to go on. Right, that's for another thing. I've got stuff everywhere again. How do I do it? I've only been sat here for 10 minutes. Just crazy. Okay. So that's a quick rundown of what I have pulled. Now, I'm just going to trim this down to size. It has got markings on it. It was a printable from Hourglass Planners. I have now not forgotten the name of the printable company, because I had to look it up for my setup video. I'm just doing this quickly, so it might end up terrible. So I have 2 sets of these, because I printed them twice, both on vellum. Oh, excuse that rustling, that's horrid. Both on vellum. The first set I cut too small, and I think I've worked out why. Because I was cutting too close. Oh, I've just done it again. I was cutting the wrong side of the lines, I think. Although that doesn't quite meet the bottom, but we'll see how it looks. If I need to trim a little bit more off, then I will. I'm just going to move all of that back over there. Bring the planner back in. Right, how's that looking? Too small. I'm going to live with it. Right, I need to take a little bit more off the edge. I'm going to take it off of that edge because the pattern doesn't go quite to the edge of the vellum. I feel like I'm rushing this. I also don't want to bore you to death with setting up my planner. So I love the freedom in Stalogy. I wasn't sure if it was going to be for me, with all the having to date it and that kind of thing. I think I want this one. This is my new corner rounder that I'm still getting to grips with, because my old one was just a bit Knackered. Yeah, I absolutely love this freedom. I love the ability to just pick up my planner and have some fun. And just like play around in it without having to worry about, I'm just going to grab my tape. Like, oh, I've got to do an extra page for that. Like, I can just shove it in the next page, and like where to keep it and stuff. I can just literally put it on the next page. I can my ghosty one there. Right, so I just get a bit of tape. I've done the first one. I've had to edit that out because it's got my name on it and I didn't realise. Like my old name as well, not my current name. So anyway, so I'm just folding the tape round and I'm squidging it on right in the crease as far as possible. So it's a tip in, and I'm sure you've seen this done thousands of times now on various other YouTube channels of people that do this. Daxina is the one that I think of when I think of a Stalogy, and then Rachel Beauty Plans. I love her channel. I'm obsessed with her channel at the moment, and I'm watching everything. So the only other thing I have done to set this up is I've literally gone through and I've done like little post-it notes of what I want where, because I'm switching it up from last month a little bit. And I need to put in a packing list for when I go away. So I've kind of gone through and, you know, done those things. Now, I know some people don't, but I do like to put tape all the way down it and all the way down the other side, because I just find it folds better, like it sits flatter. If I do, but I do it in little chunks, so it's easier to do. And it is the sort of thing that once you've done it a couple of times, it just gets really easy. Plus, you kind of get over the fact that the tape's not like, oh, there's no bubble, there's a bubble in it. Like, you just kind of get over that because you don't really notice once you're, like, turning the page, if you like. So, I'm putting that there and that there. And at some point, I would like to do a January flip through as well, because I didn't do any plan with me's in January. Which is a shame because I did intend to, but I also went into work for a couple of days and then we went away to York for a couple of days, so it was all a bit chaotic, more chaotic than I intended in January. Just digging in a pencil case. This one travels with me all over the show. Right, got hair there. Oh, excellent, look, blooming cat hair stuck in, or fluff, one or the other. There we go. What was I saying? I've completely forgotten what I was saying now. This is what happens when you talk so much. Oh yeah, so then we went away to York, and I still need to trim that down a little bit, don't I? That's not very straight. I didn't stick it on straight. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it. And by the time we'd done all of that, the month had just disappeared. Absolutely disappeared. So I want to put this here, but it needs some washi tape around it. So what do I do? Do I do this one? I feel like that's a waste because it's going to hide the pattern. I don't know what else I have. I'm just going to see what it looks like and give it a go. I didn't realise these were a bit smaller than the... No. I feel like that's going to be a waste of that tape if I do that. So... And I know it's Valentine's and it should all be all lovey-dovey. But I'm obsessed with this one at the minute. Maybe I'll try this one. I love the cutesy, the pretty, the plannery stuff. So I'm doing a little bit of Valentine's. I'm kind of going for more Valentine's in my Etsy planner. And my YouTube planner. So maybe I'll do a setup of that. That looks weird. I feel like I need just a pattern. Oh, fuck sticks. Right, so one thing I find with washi tape in a Stalogy is that if you're going to peel it off to prevent you tearing the paper like I just did, and excuse my foul language if I don't edit that bit out, is to fold it back on itself and pull. And if you pull it like that, she says, look at that, that didn't work, did it? I think it's because it's already torn. But I find if I do that, then generally it comes up without pulling the paper apart. It doesn't matter because I am going to put some washi tape there anyway. So it is going to cover that rip. I just need to find something a little bit more suitable. I'm trying not to knock over my glass mat because it's stacked up next to me. Oh, this would be perfect for this month as well, wouldn't it? Little Once More with Love tape. Oh, and I forgot to say I've got my like Palentine's stuff, the like official merchandise that I unbox in. I've also got Wonton in a Million crayons. So that's going to come with me too. Right. I don't really know what to put on here. That's going to go along the top here. And I'm just going to do it all around the edge. Because I didn't realise that these B6 ones were a little bit smaller than the actual page. These like jumbo stickers. But it doesn't matter because a bit of washi solves most things, doesn't it? Right, where's that card gone? There. See all these things that this metal card is useful for. Love it. Love it. Snip that little bit off the end. I don't normally do my washi tape quite so high up as well. That's not rounded the corner, is it? Oh, pain. See, I'm rushing, so I'm making mistakes again. And I'm also not used to setting up, like doing proper setups on camera. I can do a plan with me, but doing this sort of thing, it's just a bit more tricky because it requires a bit more like artsiness. That'll work. That'll do. That's the other thing I really like about this planner is that I find I'm turning the pages really quite quickly. This may not stick because I've got sellotape down that edge as well. But because you're like on the page for a minute and then you turn the page, it doesn't matter if you don't really like it because you just turn the page and you're like fresh week or what have you. But my annual planning so far has not worked out well. I've got a gap there, but never mind. I'm not going to peel the whole strip off. I can't be bothered. Challenging my perfectionism, people. Look at me. My therapist will be proud. Anyway, yeah, like my annual planning and me being set up for goal setting and all of this business didn't happen the way I wanted it to. But as is the nature of having a baby, because she's 4 months now, I'm going to do it all going in on itself. Yeah, so I didn't get to do like, I've done all the setup work for like the Just 90 planner, and I've got myself a budget planner that is in a haul video that I've filmed, and I filmed a flip through of said budget planner as well because I thought you guys might want to see it, particularly if you're watching in the UK. So I've done those sorts of things and I've kind of done my setups and stuff, but I haven't actually achieved what I wanted to achieve in January, including getting my Etsy shop back open. That wasn't deliberate that matches that, but you know, there you go. I should turn this planner around when I'm doing this so I can actually see what I'm doing, but never mind, I've done it now. I'm just going to cover that over and that side over too. Yeah, so I'm kind of in a position where I'm like, I feel really behind, but also I do feel like I've done an awful lot, and I'm just trying to focus on those things that I have done rather than the things I haven't done. As is my granddad's life motto, regret what you do, not what you don't do. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? At least to me, I like it. Right, these have a knack to them. I need to start off. Now, I'm not going to rub that card all over it, that metal one, because it leaves marks when I do that. I learned my lesson from that, doing it with a like washi dashboard. So I'm just going to do it with my hands. But what I do is I literally fold back the first bit and I crease it with a big sticker like this. So crease it like that. And then, I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. Like, there we go. Got it dirty already, look. There's glue on it. No! Go away! Right. and then line it up to where I want it to be. And it's not going to stick very well around the edges because stickers on washi tape, they're not friends. But I might actually move that up a little bit. The beauty of it being on washi tape is that I can move it around. Yeah, so I'm in that funny place of I feel like I'm really behind. I've totally ballsed up that washi tape at the top though because I've completely creased that page. But at the same time, I know I've done quite a lot this year already. So however much I'm not achieving the things I want to be achieving, I'm also not that disappointed in myself for a change. Which considering my... And then I just pull. So I flip it back on itself and it stands up like this. And then if you pull the fold, it brings it up a little bit. And I just run my hand, or a washi card. A washi card's more ideal, but mine leaves marks on these. I really don't want to mark this sticker because it will annoy me. So I'm just doing it with my hands, and I'm pulling slowly with my left hand at the back and just running my finger across the sticker all the way up to get it to stay down. And I find this works with like really big stickers. I do this for my washi dashboards as well, but I do it going that way. And if you want to see that, then maybe next time I do one I will show you, but you can, yeah, leave me a comment if you want to see that as well. Right, there we go. So she's stuck down nicely. So that is my February cover because it is planning time. Yeah, so nature of a newborn baby means that I don't... Newborn, she's not newborn anymore, she's 4 months old. I don't get to do everything I would like to do as quickly as I would like to do it. My word of the year is change, so that tab needs to go on here. But I want to decorate this side first. So the fact that I'm feeling a little bit more positive shows that something is working. Right, I need to decide what I'm going to do on here. I know I'm putting that in the middle, and I know I'm putting that up there, but I just need to decide what's going to go on in the background because I wonder, should I do that one or that one? I think I'm going to do the pens one, because it's similar to what I did last time. So that's the reason I'm going to do it. I can hear the clock chiming that it's 11 o'clock at night. I said I would be out here till 10:30. Because in case you don't know, if you haven't seen my channel before, I film in my craft shed. So I am outside in the garden, basically. I'm just taking that edge off because I ripped that. So I said I'd be out here till 10:30 and it's already 11 o'clock. And here I am, still sitting here. What about this ombre paper that I bought? Let's have a look at this. I really need to get myself organised out here. I keep saying I'm going to do a show of my shed and I just don't do it. Alright, any of these go nicely. They're all a bit dull. Very purple. I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, I like that. I'm just trying to see what it's going to look like. I almost need a contrasting colour, don't I? Like an orange or something. I know my colour wheel. If nothing else, I know my colour wheel. Don't lose that. It's not quite vibrant enough, is it? That could work if I then get like a little blue. What's it? Maybe? Right, I'm going to pull that. Very roughly. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Right, this paper's from the range. If you haven't seen that haul video. I don't know if you watch my haul videos or not. So I just sort of assume that you've seen all my stuff. Chop the rubbishy bit off to start with. Right, B6. How do I do this? It's 5 by 7, isn't it? It's 5 inches by 7 inches. isn't it? I know. Yeah, because that's a bit too short. Yeah, I think that's about right. So I'm going to do 5 by 7. So just got to pick where I want it to fall. Do I want it to go left to right? I could make it go left to right. Should I make it go like that? Or that way? I think I want it to go top to bottom. Okay, so I need it to be 7 inches this way. It's just where. I might start at 8 and then decide. No, I'm not. I'm going to start here. Start here. I need some new blades for my trimmer as well. It's making the paper all fuzzy. Like if you leave them too long, they make the paper fuzzy. Right, 7. That's 7. No. Trying to get the like ombre bit kind of in the middle. So chop off the like single colour. Look, you can see it's like fraying my paper. That's because I need a new blade. So if you have one of these and you wonder why that happens, it's got nothing to do with the material as far as I'm concerned. And it's all about the sharpness of your blade. Right, that's about 8. So if I then do 7 from this side, it'll look good. I'll do 7 and a bit more of the purpley colour. I try not to put real thick pieces of card and stuff in here as well, because it just chunks it out far too quickly. And I'm all up for a chunky planner and everything, but I do need this to actually last me because it took me so long to set up. Right, and then I want that way. So 5. Right, we're going in. I've got a spare sheet of this just in case. So I am going to neaten up those edges with a pair of scissors. Get rid of the fluff, paper fluff. And then once I've done this bit, I'm going in. Because it's late and I don't want to make any rush decisions and then regret it for the rest of the month. Because the monthly stuff I have to look at all month. Whereas the daily stuff, I can just turn the page on. If I repeat myself in this video as well, I just want to say while I'm still here, I'm really sorry, but I don't plan what I'm saying. I just kind of chat. I like a chat, as you can probably tell. And so I might repeat myself when I come back tomorrow. Because the other thing I am suffering from, which not everybody agrees with in terms of what it's called, but I do, and I totally have baby brain. Like, I thought my daughter was only at nursery in term time, but she goes all year, and she's always gone all year. So I don't know what was wrong with me that day, but I blame baby brain. I do have it. I do think it's a thing. I think you just go from having, like, all the sleep and all the idea of what's going on to sleep deprived and, yeah, lots to remember. That looks good. I think I need something in the background, though. And some washi tape, which I'm going to use this one, I think. Definitely works up there. Yeah, bugger it. That's what I'm going to do. Right, okay. So I have a plan. I have a plan for my planner. That's the second time I've said that today, that I'm planning in my planner. Planning for my planner, should I say. That will look quite nice because it's got the green on it too. Right. To be determined which tape I'm going to use. I'm going to leave it there. Because I've been filming for quite a long time already. And yeah, I'll come back and do some more a bit later. But that should get me started at least. I say a bit later. Tomorrow, maybe. I've got quite a lot to do. I might do... Mind you, they're not going to take me that long. Once I get going, they're not going to take me that long. Yeah, this might be a bit of a long one, but it won't be anywhere near as long as it would have been if you watched me set up the whole thing. But please bear with me, because 2 children and crazy life. Lots of stuff. Anyway, Yeah, I'll be back. Right, I think I'm up to about 2 hours of footage already, so this is going to go on for a long time. I'm just trying to think. So I've done something like this before in my Happy Planner where I did like a game board for like pounds lost. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to think about what I want to do. I'm going to move on. And when I come back and do a full flip through of it, then you can see what I've done. Because I just think I'm going to sit here for ages trying to decide. Whereas I know what I want to do with my other pages. So we can just get on with this video. And I won't bore you to death with my thought processes. So, my mood tracker is next, isn't it? And gratitude. Right. I want to use some of these. Planner event that I'm going to. So I'm going to use pens. Did I do the same washi tape last time? No. Right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. One of those and one of these. I know they've got absolutely nothing to do with my mood or with what have you, but I want to use some of them because they're pretty. I'm going, or do I? No, I do. I do want to use them. Right. I don't think I've got enough on this Rebel Ink Coast sheet to do this again. No O's, no D, no 1D. Can I have got anything I can turn into an O? The G. Can I be bothered? Not really. Right, can I do gratitude? No A's. But A's are easy because you can turn a V into an A pretty easy. G, no R's. Right, that sheet's done with then. There's no point in me looking at that, is there? Okay, back to my trusty alphabet book. You can see, look, I've cut something off the Z there, so I clearly do this a lot where I have to fashion letters out of things. Right, mood. T-R-A-C-K. No E, but I can make an F into an E and an R. Right, I can do mood tracker in purple. That's cool because I like that. So let's do that. And I might go back and sticker this up a little bit with like some more deco and things, but I'll do a full flip through when it's done. I just want it set up so I can start using it because I'm 2 days behind now if I don't finish it today. And I don't like being behind. I did set this to record again, didn't I? Yes. Okay. And I'll show you what I do for my mood tracker this year. Because you wouldn't have seen my January setup, I don't think. I can't remember what's in the other video. I filmed it about 2 weeks ago, but because I've had so much trouble with it, I've just been putting it off and what have you. I hope you don't mind me rambling on. I'll tell you what, let's start something in the comments. Can you tell me what planner you're using this year? I haven't put this far enough over, have I? I'm just going to leave it and I'm going to put some deco on. Yeah, what planner are you in this year and what's your reason for using the planner you're using? If you have one, you might not have one. You might just have gone, I really like the look of it. But I would love to know because I like a little chit chat with people. I've got to make an E, haven't I? You're going to see me fashion an E out of an F now. Right. So I am going to take this Z that I've already butchered. So I've cut the top off the Z, look. And I am going to do some sticker surgery. So I'm just cutting the bottom part of the Z off. It might be a little bit of a funny angle, but it will work for this because it's only small. And then I'm literally just going to put this piece of the E. Excuse my inky fingers. I did try and clean them, but baby wipes aren't the best for that. And then I'm just going to put it over the bottom of the F, like that, and stick it together. And then that whole piece becomes an E. So if you run out of vowels and you need them, V's make very good A's. And F's make very good E's. V's you just have to put the bit across the middle, obviously. I hope I'm not being too patronising by saying that to you. Right, mood tracker. Here we go. And then I want a little quote sticker down the bottom, because it's nice to have a little positive quote. I used a bit of washi tape last time. I think I'm going to try and go for a sticker this time. Try and get this bit off my tweezers now. There we go. I can move this because I know what this is now too. Put it in the bin, don't put it down. Right, quotes. Quotes. I have got a lot of quote stickers. I like that. I'm going to use that on my gratitude page. Every day is a gift. Simple. And then I might put a little bit of deco either side. Right, and then I need... Oh no, there's a grateful one. Never mind. Family journal. Make the most of today. Oh look, today I'm grateful for. I'll use that too. I'm going to put that up here. So these are all Teresa Collins. They came from the Southwest Planner Club event. Mood tracker. Gold isn't going to go, but I like that. Make yourself a priority. Don't just exist, live. Be enough for yourself first, the rest of the world can wait. I love that. I've kept hold of that from Tilly Journals. She's going to be there as well with this planner thing. With her stuff. Be the positive difference. I'm just going to keep it simple. That's going down there. And then again, I might deco it up a little bit. Right, so mood tracker. What I do for my mood tracker, if I can find my little sticker folder. This is another one I made to tuck in my planner. I literally get these stars, because star obsession, of which I think I've only got one sheet. So I might have to make some more. Yep. Oh, pain in the butt. I thought I'd made like 4 sheets of these. Maybe I've just put them somewhere else. Anyway, I'll show you for showing you's sake, and again, show you it at the end when I've done the whole thing. Right, so just dot them about. I literally just, anywhere you like, wherever I think looks good. And I try to be a little bit random with it, but it's not easy. When your brain's so linear, like, see, like that, look, I've put them on a straight line and I didn't even mean to. Try and turn some of them a little bit. So this is all I do. I just dot them about. And I need to do some more. And I'm not going to line all of these, but whole sheet used. Throw it in the bin, don't put it down. Then I just go, right, that's going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8. I'll come back over here when I've done a few more, so I'll kind of go round like this. But then I just draw a line between that one and that one. And it kind of looks a little bit like a random constellation, which is why I like it, I think. And I'm going to stick with this for a while because I came up with it and I like it. And yeah, I'll put these little stars in the shop as well, just in case you want to recreate this for yourself in another way or for another reason. But yeah, and then I do that and then it just looks like a little constellation of stars. So I'll do all the way around to 28 when I've made some more stickers. Why do these things never work? I'm not very well planned. So it looks like this. I obviously haven't done 31 yet. I need to. And then I've got my key down here, which I did with clean colour dot pens. And I'm going to stick with the same colours. And then I just do a little key down here. And in fact, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. So I just go dot, 2, 3. I'm obsessed with these pens. Like, I've had them in my stash for a little while. I think I did an unboxing of these. And I didn't use them for ages, but now I've started. Love them. Obsessed, absolutely obsessed. Wrong end, other side. And then what I do every day, I say every day, I haven't done it on the 31st of Jan, is go in and I just use the other side. And then I just colour in the star, whatever colour I want to match my key. And then it just kind of tracks my mood. So I can see like how many days I was feeling depressed and how many days I was feeling anxious and all of this stuff. So I can see actually if there's any progress in my mood over the months. Because I'm hoping that with the combination of therapy that I'm still having after all these years, and doing the physical health thing, that I'm going to see an improvement in this. And actually, I do sort of feel a bit more positive, but I'm also not at work at the minute, which I think is helping. I do have my days, don't get me wrong. They're probably still more negative than they are positive, but anxious, stressed, tired, and depressed. But yeah, I am seeing an improvement. So I'll go in and I'll dot some more stars and finish that. And then gratitude. Gratitude is equally as simple. I've already done my quote at the bottom, and I've even written today I am grateful for. I want the other. So coming back into this book, they've got rose gold ones as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to spell gratitude out of the purple because I've used the purple a lot on my mouldy vision board that's shoved down the side of my desk. And I might try and offset it as well because that one comes to the right, doesn't it? So I might try and do that. I'm going to start at the end. This is where I spell it wrong. You're going to laugh at me because I can't spell gratitude. How far across did I come there? Right, E. D. D. U. T. I. T. Who knew I could spell backwards? A. Because this is another thing I never used to do, actually. I never used to do daily gratitude. I've tried it a couple of times, but I've never really stuck to it. But this time, because I like to pick up my planner and play in it, you know, and just sit in front of the telly and go, oh, what can I do? I know, I'll get my planner out. Because it keeps my hands busy, which stops me putting food in my mouth for a start. And secondly, I like it, like it's fun and relaxing for me. So this is just kind of giving me a reason to pick up my planner as well. And then gratitude, like that. And then all I do is just, I'm going to choose 2 colours. I'm going to go for a pink, I think. And should I do my infamous purple and green? That's what I'm going to do. And then I just do every other line. I do a little dot and then I write in it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I go right to the edge last time? Because I'm not going to get 28 on one page now where I've put all that stuff at the top. I think there's like 23 or something dots. Mind you, that'll come down one more. Did I go right to the edge? I did. Right, I am going to stick to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Because I did do 31 for these 2 pages in January. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does fit. Excellent. Fits all on one side, which is nice. Last time I just went over 2 columns. It really didn't matter. Then I just literally write over the dot. 6, 28. This is what my brain does. I randomly hear my daughter talk to me as I do stuff because she doesn't shut up, and I spend all day every day with her, obviously, other than when she's at nursery. It's quite fun setting up a planner and chatting to you guys, because it's not something I've really ever done before, other than like when I tried to do it last year and it didn't work. So then that's my gratitude page, and again I might deco it up a little bit, maybe put something down this side and this side, maybe up here, just to, yeah, I might leave it. I don't mind that it's off centre. Right, brain tabs. So brain tabs is my brain dump page, and I have been doing this with sticky notes. So this is how I'm using my sticky notes up to now, is that I'm basically, anything in my inbox is going straight in my inbox, and then when I want it in this month, I'm moving it to this month. But actually what I've been doing so far is, if I can find my inbox, I've literally, as I've needed them, just pulled a sticky note off of here, written on it, and then gone in and just put it on this page. So that inbox is kind of my sticky note like reference thing, which actually I want to fill that up as well, so that's why I pulled these. So I'm using the wintry ones from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I only put sort of 4 or 5 in here. I don't put loads, but just a little stack of them, just so I've got them to hand when I want them. Didn't think about that, did I? Because I've just fucked that piece of acetate. Right. Get a bit of light fluid on there. That'll get it off. Right. So that's my Coffee Monsters Co. one. There's 30 sheets in there apparently. And then I'm going to grab a couple of these ones because these are a little bit bigger, so they're helpful. And then that will probably do for the moment, because I've got some little checklist ones as well. Although these aren't very sticky anymore, which is a shame. But stuff doesn't last forever, which is the other reason why I'm going through using it. Okay, so where are we up to? That page is my brain tabs page, for which I think I just want to use more of that tape. I feel like I should, because it's planner stuff, isn't it? Do I have any other planning themed ones? So I've got this one that's a 1 ton in a million tape, that's like planners and glasses and coffee and stuff. So I'm going to stick that one down the bottom, because I don't need a lot of room on this page. I don't really write on it. However, stuff everywhere. Everywhere has a home in this shed, and yet I still leave stuff lying about all the time. I'm so messy. And then along the top, I think I just want to go for the pens one, don't I? Where's the pens one? And I know they're not quite the same colour and stuff, but you know, whatever. I like it. I like them both, so I'm just going to do it because it's my planner. And I can do what I want. The other thing I'd like to know, actually, now I've just thought about it, is when you watch people do plan with me's or setting up planners and stuff, do you talk at them when you're watching them? Because I sit there and someone will ask their opinion. They'll go, oh, you know, like, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should do this or I should do this? I sit there and go, I think you should do that. And then they end up doing what I think, or don't end up doing what I think. And I'm like, why did you do that for? Or, you know, and I sit and I almost talk at them. It's like they're actually in my living room. I really like this. This font's the like Squad Girls one. I've got some pastel rainbow, some plain black. That's more celestial. Oh, look at the hollow. I think I'm going to do this one. Oh, I wish I'd known about this for that last page. Right, I don't have a B there, but R-A-I-N. Yeah, the reason I call it brain tabs is the whole thing about my phone. Another B. I need to use both B's. And an S. And I don't really like the word dump. I don't know why. It bothers me. Do you know what? I'm doing it. Oh, I've started with the B. I don't want to start with the B, do I? I want to start with an S. I want to start at the end and work my way backwards. And I might actually put tabs this side and brain the other. The only thing about these is they're on white sticker paper, so they are covering the washi tape. Too much. Maybe I need to put it underneath this time. And again, I'll probably go back and decorate this a little bit more. Some of the like die cuts maybe from the Rebel Ink Co. order. I'm just so behind with edits because editing's the bit I find. Like, I'm like, I've already filmed this. Like, oh, I should just do this live, shouldn't I? But I'd be here for 3 hours because I have been here for 3 hours. Right. Tabs. And then I want brain. No. You can tell I got a 4-year-old, can't you? I'm like, no. Right, no. Questioning how to spell brain now. I saw a road sign earlier today that really made me laugh because it said business open as usual because there was a road closure and it was BUIS instead of BUSI, and it made me laugh. I was like, I can't believe the council or whoever let them put that sign up because it's spelled incorrectly. But I don't know if that's just me because I'm funny about that kind of thing, or if like other people would notice or be bothered by that. But right, that's my brain tabs page. Done and done. Nice and easy. And then just my packing list. Oh, packing list is super exciting. And I am just going to go and do what I did before. Now, they have done a printable, so I'm debating the printable. But what I'm going to do, just temporarily... No, I'm not. I'm going to do the printable. Right, I am going to do the printable. I've just decided that is what I'm going to do. My packing list will be extensive because I really overpack for everything as well. And they've got like, I can use a swimming pool at the hotel and stuff. So that's cool because I haven't been swimming for, God, my daughter must have been, was I pregnant last time I went swimming? I might have been pregnant last time I went swimming. And I'm just going to then leave that there. And then that's all done. So I'm going to go away and finish it off so you can see it all from start to finish. But because I've got to finish that page and I've got to finish that page and finish that page. But I've been filming for ages.